how to trade the Euro USD, GBPUSD, and the USDJPY. Hello traders, and thanks for tuning in today's YouTube video. We are going to make some analysis. I'm going to show you the potential setups that we can take on these three pairs. I'm always monitoring these three pairs because I love them the much. I'm trading them almost every single day. For example, here on the GBPUSD, I took 2 trades today with a total of 20R. It was a little bit more, but it was super easy, super nice to trade. I shared it with the inner circle, and also one of my students took the almost same trade like me, and he was even earlier than me in this trade. So yeah, it was super crazy. And yeah, he's not even something like 1 month in this channel, and he's already mastering like that. So big props to you, my friend. And yeah, if you are still struggling, guys, I have currently a Black Friday deal for the inner circle. You can subscribe over here to my channel. It's currently minus 50% off. You will get educated, mentored by me, and the key of my whole strategy at the end is experience, because through experience you will get into more refinements, and with more refinements you don't have such a big space of interpretation when it comes to this channel. Plus, I will give you Zoom calls, I will give you my IDs, my markups, so everybody knows exactly how they can take these trades. The only thing which you need to do is to do your own risk management and to choose by yourself if you would like to take here this zone or the other one or both zones. And that's basically it, and I would say let's jump it right in our analysis. Now, the Euro USD, I explained it to you already that this market is super bearish, and I'm looking to get involved into a long position very soon. Well, this confirmation didn't meet my criteria since the last couple of weeks. So as you can see, 3 weeks non-stop were just dropping, so it would have been a very incredible short trade, yes. But I was never involved here in such a long-term short setup on the Euro USD. But yes, it could have been one with over 100R or even more possibility here. Yeah, you will not catch every single movement, but this is why I'm trading currently more the GU. But let's see if the Euro will give us something. So we're going to analyze it right now together. Now, the reason why I'm even expecting the price to go up very soon is because of this level of demand. Now, as you can see, we're almost at the bottom, and that means let's see if the price will respect this zone, because at the moment when we'll spike through it, I expect price, I really expect it even, that price will spike through it, because this is where the majority will think that this is going to be the outcome. But be aware of the situation that the price could drop like this, and at the moment when we will break it, I'm super cautious to get involved into a long entry. So I'm just giving you right now this golden nugget right now as information up front to be aware of the situation, because here we can make a ton of pips, guys. So really, we can make it big risk rewards if you know how to deal with that. So this is why I'm right now super interesting, and I will monitorize the whole day tomorrow. So I will set my alerts to see what the price will do. What the price definitely has right now is liquidity to bring the price up higher, because look at this massive drop to the downside. So that means for me, all the way up here, we have liquidity. We have liquidity. And what the price is about to do when it sees so much liquidity, of course, it will target it. Now, it will depend right now how it will target. If the price will target it all this liquidity to the upside, then price will even shift like that, right? So we can then expect from the long-term perspective that the price will correct all the way back up. Now, if this will not be the case, if the price will just give us a nice correction, then it's good for us. It will be a day trade, or it could be even a swing trade for several weeks, of course, 1 to 2, 3 weeks, and then price will afterwards potentially drop down lower to test a zone which is more here. So let me just check out the monthly as well, because right now here, yeah, monthly looks also super interesting. From a monthly perspective, we could spot this zone, and let me check it out with the weekly time frame. Well, that's the zone here below. Now, that doesn't mean right now that the price will not respect here this zone, which I told you already, something like this, because price could do something like this, and then to collect here some more liquidity before it will dive afterwards to the downside. So we will see what the price will really do at the end. So this is something which, yeah, we cannot know right now. So let's go right now to the daily time frame to monitorize everything else. We can let this zone here is interesting for us. But look at this, daily's way too bearish. Now, yeah, we close some days bullish, but it's just bearish continuation at the end. 4 hours, incredible bearish. So not even a movement to the upside, nothing. So really bearish structure. So for me, absolutely no trade, and I'm not even looking to get involved in something. So for example, this one would have been possible, but as we know, we are already in such a state where price could reverse at any time. So it's kind of difficult to map these out. So to really participate on these short trends, I mean, yes, we could have been taking here some incredible risk rewards as well. For me, I just picked up another one because for me, this is not a setup that I'm looking for, you know. The majority of the retailers are looking to buy. This is where the price is moving, still moving to the downside. So I would say I cannot tell you right now more informations of it. The only thing which I wanted to see right now is to spike below this resistance. Okay, where's my resistance? Again, I deleted it. This is incredible with me. I'm always deleting the charts so fast because I don't want to have a chart full of lines and levels. Okay, this is something which will not help you out. You just need to have the most important ones. Look at this. For me, it looks like price is currently preparing the whole liquidity. So what we can do is to monitorize this zone here. Price potentially from here tapping into this zone and then short right into it. And then something from there, we will see this. So this is kind of my scenario right now, which I expect. And yes, I will look to get involved into a short if it is possible. If price will tap into the zone, I will definitely check it out if it will fit my rules. And I will send it to the inner circle, the same analysis that I'm going to use. And then we will just trade it together to the downside. GBPUSD. Yeah, I'm going to show you also my trade. Just up front. Let's go. Let me show to you my trade that I took. Now, the levels that I picked have been 2 levels. So I decided price will drop lower to the downside, right? So that was my whole key of it. I thought price will just continue this whole drop to the downside. So I thought in the first place, let's go here. And yeah, it was a little bit crazy because price tapped into the zone 2 times. So it was not, how should I say, not in the first view, not the best setup, right? Because if you see price is doing something like this, then it looks for me always like price, it will spike above it before it will drop down lower. But in fact, it did not. And yeah, then I just rejoined here with a second position. And the way on how I managed, and this is right now something which is super relevant for the whole thing, because this is how you can at the end do phenomenal risk rewards if you know how to deal with that. Price dropped, right? So I was already in crazy profit. And what I did afterwards was I've been just putting stop loss to entry. So I was risk free on that one. And this one was the only position which was running. And I also put afterwards, after price here dropped lower, I've also put my take profit level, or my stop loss level, and moved it into profit. So I've already secured 1 hour on this position, and I was still risking 1 hour on this one. So it was at the end I would have been gaining zero exactly. So I've been here 1 hour in profit, and here I've been still risking that one. After price moved this movement, I've did this one to break even, and then I was already 1 hour in profit no matter what the market should have been doing, because here in this case it was a little bit difficult, and I'm going to tell you right now why I was not holding it longer, because price would have been just giving me over 20 OR just in one trade. So here again, this is the trade that it took. So as you can see, I closed it here at 46.47, and I thought about price could drop lower, but it was just a high chance that price from here would just bounce all the way back up, and I would have been just losing 20 R, guys. Okay, and this 20 R just took several, how much? 4 hours, right? So 4 hours of patience. I've been monitoring the price already since the morning, and exactly here there would have been a possibility as well. That was that one which my student took. I completely missed that one, to be honest. I completely missed that one. It was also a pretty sharp trade at the end, but still I managed to get into it afterwards, and this is what the market is also giving us as well. So the market here is super fair always, so you will always find a setup like this every single day if you're trading smart money concept, and this is incredible. Now, why did I close it right now? Well, let me just show you right now. I've picked it up from the higher time frame, and my tendency was definitely bearish, right? So like the EURUSD, it was just dropping to the downside. And the thing is that price is here in this order block in this demand zone over here. Now, at the demand zone of this, you will expect some things. Look at this, price tapped into it and it moved like this to the upside. It moved into the supply zone and then it dropped lower. Now, price this time is even lower than this one, so we can expect any time a movement like that. And I'm expecting it, and this is why I closed it at the end, because price was already dropping way too much to the downside. So yesterday I was not even it was not able for me to take a trade. But today I've seen it like this, and I thought about, okay, let's go. Let's get involved into a short, but we've been just dropping almost too long to the downside, and the price can right now really reverse anytime to give us something like this. Because right now you can see price is just creating these bearish structure, and we don't know when it will stop, right? And it's something which I don't like that much, so I like to be on the safer side at the end and not just holding it forever, you know. So I just thought about, let's close it 20 R. I'm good for the week, so it's good. That was my whole intention behind it. So this is also a mindset thing over here which I wanted to share with you guys, because you will be feeling much better if you've been already closing a big amount of profit for the week, right? And right now, for example, so tomorrow, I don't really care. So you're watching this video today, I don't really care right now if I will get the setup done or not. So if I will lose it, of course I will still look for a trade, but if I'm going to lose it, for me, because I've made right now 20 R profit, I will give myself 5 chances for the week. Okay, so I just want right now for this week 5 trades I'm going to try. If they will fail, I will close with 15 R, and I'm good with that. That's it. So that's my plan. This is why I close it right now at 20 R, because I got right now these 20 R as a bonus for the week, and I'm going to take right now 5 of it, and if one of these 5 will give me another 20 R, crazy, you know, crazy. And that's the whole thing. That's the success of smart money concepts at the end, and this is risk management at the end, and trade management as well, because this is how you're doing. This is how you are feeling much more comfortable about everything. Now, somebody else will ask, okay, but why didn't you just move your stop loss to break even and you've been just holding it? Yes, it would have been a possibility, but I wouldn't close it with 20 R at the end, right? You know, because if price would have been switching to the upside, then I would have made nothing for the week, and that's also which is not very interesting for me. Okay, well, that's it. Let's just analyze right now the GU for you for tomorrow. So let's see, because this is what I'm looking for tomorrow, because I still would like to trade it, but as you all know, potentially we will go into a long. Now, also here we got this zone over there. This one is already broken, so it's not relevant. Daily time frame, I cannot really map something out. So The only thing we just see on the daily is this zone, and we are already in this zone. Let's go to 4 hours. Everything right now will depend on how the price will react here, right? Because price right now could do something similar like the EURUSD, and this is something which, yeah, will not give us right now very much possibilities, you know. Now, what we know is price has liquidity here, and price could give us right now move till this area. And it would be still a short. Let me check the 4 hours. So this is right now zone. If price right now during night will give us some movements, and we'll grab this one, I will look actually at this whole order block here. Everything which is, so for example, also this one is good. This one is good. And this one is good. So these two zones, to be honest, I'm going to look for price to target them, and I will look to get involved into a short. Because it looks for me right now like price will really just dive in more to the downside, because here the weekly zone where the price could go is still here, you know. So we still have 200 pips more to go, and I'm not sure right now what the price will do. Now, the thing is, if it will break this here, then I see price going up higher for a deeper correction to bring the price somewhere here before price could drop down lower. That's one scenario. So this is the big scenario. Price will right now completely reverse, pull it up here and then drop down lower, or price will just give us right now something like that. But I'm not that interested right now to get involved into the long. So I'm not sure about it. So I will need to check the price action in the morning if something is doing here, if something interesting will occur, or price is just preparing something for red distribution phase, so price will just drop down lower. So it's something which I cannot tell you right now. Okay, then I would say let's go a little bit lower. Also here nothing, right? You know, also in the lower time frames, potentially price right now is already preparing something, you know, for this upcoming up move. So yes, long possibility till this zone is definitely possible, and from this zone a short is also very realistic. Also this one is possible, so these two zones which are mapped out, keep an eye on them tomorrow or today when you're watching this video to take a potential short setup. And if you're waking up in the morning while you're watching this video right now and you see, okay, price is still here somewhere on the lower prices, and you see, okay, price looks like it's accumulating some positions, you can try to get involved into a long. So it's also something which I would do. USDJPY. Now this is an interesting one. So one of my students mapped out here a perfect analysis. So he made it on a higher time frame, and everything went exactly like he explained it to us. So he used our analysis methods, and yes, perfectly price pushed like that. Right now we would like to capitalize on the next potential movement, and also he says short. I agree with him. We got here liquidity above, so we are currently targeting that liquidity. So we targeted already the last week. This is why price dropped a little bit lower. Right now we are exactly between these two levels. Let's see what the price will give us. We have another another area right there. So I'm really not sure what the price will do, but from a higher time frame perspective, it looks like price could give us very soon a sharp move to the downside, as we are right now at the very top of everything. But as you can see, also the lower time frames, everything is just unstoppable. So only at the moment when price will give us something, it could really give us a nice drop like this. Right now I have not a single confirmation that the price will really do it at the end, but we're cautious about that scenario. So we're just waiting to see if the price will meet our criteria. And at the moment when this will be done, then we will take a nice short in the inner circle, or we will drop it price all the way to the downside. So that's my D currently. Also here, I cannot share right now too much because I don't see right now nothing, right? So it's right now not clear if price will really do this movement or if price from here will just push here, you know. ID on a higher time frame would be that price will give us finally a deeper correction after this big rally up. Not sure if it will even do it, but it's possible that we will drop to this area here. So this is an extreme POI for us, and here the top. So these two levels are interesting right now. Let's see what the price will do at the end. Yeah, that's basically it for today's video. So you know exactly my standpoints on these three pairs. Let's see if we will catch something tomorrow. As I already said to you, we always have at least one option to take. On every single pair you can take one big trade every day. That's what I'm always finding. I'm always finding a big trade. Now sometimes I'm missing them as well, because sometimes it's very cheeky to figure it out, but it's always possible. And with that mindset that you know that, try to find it, guys. Okay, that's the last tip that I wanted to share with you. Try to find it, that one set up for you, and that's basically it. So if you would like to join us, guys, here's the link tree. Please, the Black Friday, not the other one. Here's the original price. Black Friday is the one with the minus 50% discount. Type in your email, credit card, boom, you will be automatically added to the Discord. You will get via email a code which you need to place in the Discord. But if you have any questions, you can write me on Instagram a direct message and I'm going to answer for you, or on Telegram. And yeah, that's basically it, guys. I wish you a good day, a good trading week. Hopefully you will catch that one trade, and see you probably soon in the inner circle as well. So bye bye, guys, and if not, in the next YouTube video. Bye bye.